Hey church family, it's Pastor Wesley here. I'm really excited about this Advent series. You're going to get to hear from a number of different people in our church, pastors, members, and it's very exciting. Make sure you've got a study guide that you can follow along with. Do as much with your family or as little. There's some activities in there. Read the scriptures, pray together. Make it fun is the most important thing. I know you're going to be blessed. Here we go.
My name's Aisha Miller, and welcome to day 21 of our Advent reading. You know, the same question that God poses to the prophet Ezekiel in the dry and dusty valley is the same question that he poses to us this holiday season. O Son of Man, O human one, can these dry bones live? Honestly, in the natural, the answer is a resounding no. What is dead is dead. What is desiccated is desiccated. What is barren is barren, and what is lost is lost. But the funny thing is about our God and His Word is that we don't just live in the natural, and so often our eyes deceive us. Don't believe me? Let me jog your memory, saints. In the natural, we see two huddled creatures, Adam and Eve, bowed low in shame and rejection, thrown out of the Garden of Eden as outcasts, cursed and hopeless. However, in the supernatural, we see two beloved children sent away, not out of anger and hate, but rather to protect them from being locked into their broken state forever. And a promise of reconciliation and elevation into God's family when their elder brother Christ comes to rescue them. Funny how our eyes deceive us. Also in the natural, we see a husband and wife of no particular consequence whose given names were Abram and Sarai, just another pagan couple living in the country of Ur. They were barren, with no hope of expanding their own name or their own future. However, in the supernatural, we see them renamed by God, now called Abraham and Sarah, the father and mother of fruitfulness and promise. They trusted the voice of the Lord and would leave their people, their country, their nation to gain a greater inheritance, and who would help, through God's strength, to set in motion the relief of the very cosmos to the glory of God. Funny how our eyes deceive us. And I could go on, story after story, dry bone after dry, desiccated bone. The point is, when we are carried by the hands of our Papa, life, true bone-rattling life is a part of the package. And when we accept that baby in the manger, Christ Jesus, God made flesh for the salvation of the world, then life, true life, is no longer just a part of our Bible stories, but it can now be a part of your story, of my story. Our eyes are open and we can no longer be deceived. Old names become new names. Dry bones become flesh.